If you've been struggling to make meaningful progress in your personal and professional life, it's likely because you haven't been prioritizing yourself and your passions. Many people think they're too busy or overwhelmed to focus on what truly matters to them. But that's really just an excuse that leads to burnout and dissatisfaction. It's time to face the reality that if you don't start prioritizing yourself, you'll continue to feel unfulfilled and stuck in a cycle of frustration. So by learning how to prioritize yourself, you'll learn how to gain clarity, energy, and a renewed sense of purpose. It's going to help propel you forward. And failing to take this step means staying in the same place while life just passes you by. All right, so if you're really ready to start taking control of your life, the first thing you need to focus on is your health. Because honestly, without good health, everything else just becomes so much harder. So let's break down why prioritizing your health is so absolutely crucial to having a balanced and fulfilling life. We all know that health is important, but how often do we actually prioritize it in our daily lives? Between work and family and social obligations, health can really easily take a back seat. And the truth is, neglecting your health now can lead to really serious consequences down the road. Many people think that they can put off focusing on their health until they have more time or fewer responsibilities. But the problem with this mindset is that health issues don't wait for a convenient time. They kind of just sneak up on you and they come up and show up in your lives when you least expect it. Take, for instance, someone who's constantly stressed out, but they brush off exercise because they're too busy. And they may get by for a while, but over time, that stress can build up, leading to burnout, chronic fatigue, and even more severe conditions like high blood pressure and heart disease. And on the flip side, someone who prioritizes their health, even when they have a really busy schedule, might have to start small, by taking a daily walk, preparing meals on the weekends. And sure, this takes a little extra effort, but it really pays off with huge dividends. You get things like better energy levels, improved mood, and those long-term health benefits, right? And each and every day, you're gonna feel better and better. And, ignoring your health because you're too busy, it's kind of like driving your car without ever checking that engine. In the beginning, you might do just fine, but eventually, it's gonna catch up with you. By making health a priority, even in these really small ways, you can avoid those long-term issues and feel better each and every day. There's this simple shift in focus can have a profound impact on your overall well-being and your satisfaction in life. Now that we've discussed the importance of health, let's talk about why setting clear boundaries is essential for maintaining that balance. In today's fast-paced world, boundaries often get blurred, especially when it comes to work-life balance. And without clear boundaries, it's so easy to feel overwhelmed and get stretched too thin. But setting boundaries isn't just about saying no. It's about protecting your time and energy for what truly matters to you. Many people struggle with setting boundaries because they fear that it's going to make them seem like either difficult or uncooperative. However, not setting boundaries can actually lead to a lot of bigger problems, things like burnout, resentment, and decreased productivity. So, for example, let's take someone who never really says no to extra work. They might find themselves working late at night, they're working on weekends, and that not only affects their personal life, but also their performance. They might think that they're being a team player, but in reality, they're sacrificing their own well-being and eventually their effectiveness. And on the other hand, someone who sets clear boundaries, like sticking to that defined work schedule and communicating their limits, they might initially face some pushback, but ultimately they're going to gain the respect of all those around them and even inspire them to do the same in their own lives and maintain a healthier work-life balance. And thereby they're going to enjoy their entire life so much more. So boundaries really aren't about shutting people out. It's about creating the space for the things that matter most in your life, like family, self-care, and personal growth. So by setting and maintaining boundaries, you're going to protect your energy and time, which leads to better mental and physical health, stronger relationships, and ultimately increased productivity. So with boundaries in place, let's explore how to stay consistent with your personal goals so that this can drive long-term success. Setting goals is kind of easy, right? But it's sticking to them that's really that hard part. So whether it's a fitness goal, a career objective, or maybe it's your personal passion project, consistency is truly the key to achieving success. But life's distractions can make it difficult to stay on track. So many people start out with good intentions, but as life gets busy, their goals really just kind of like fall off to the wayside. So let's take someone who might set a goal to exercise every morning, but after a few late nights or busy mornings, they start skipping those workouts, right? And this inconsistency can lead to personal frustration and a sense of failure. And the big problem is that when you let your goals slide, you're not just delaying the process of achieving them, but you're actually reinforcing that habit of giving up when things get tough. However, when you commit to consistency, even when it's challenging, you're going to build resilience and momentum. So consider someone who makes a habit of working on their goal, even if it's just 10 minutes a day. That consistency each and every day, no matter how small, it adds up over time. And this leads to real, tangible progress. So the key here is to make your goals completely and utterly non-negotiable, something that you prioritize irregardless of all other circumstances. Consistency in pursuing your personal goals leads to real progress and a great sense of accomplishment, making those goals feel more attainable and motivating you to keep on going. As you stay consistent with your goals, remember that each small step brings you closer to that life that you truly want, that you truly desire, and that you truly deserve. Prioritizing your health, setting boundaries, and staying consistent with your goals are the cornerstones of a fulfilling and balanced life. Taking these steps is going to empower you to live with intention and purpose. If you found this video helpful, subscribe for more tips on how to take control of your life and to thrive, living each and every day full of energy, full of clarity, and with passion and purpose.